Well, happy Saturday. It is Saturday, and sorry to have missed yesterday. I did say Facebook Live would be late, and guess what? This is later. We had a great class yesterday, but I'm telling you, it just kept me really super busy. This was the project, if you see the pillow over there, that everybody's working on, and we're going to be finishing up today. It is a 2-day Kimberbell event, and it was amazing. I think everybody had a really great time. So I just thought I would pop on early because I know once I get class started, come 1 o'clock, it's difficult for me to get away. But I had some things that I want to share with you. One of which, your February challenge is winding down. That is our couple sew. So get those pictures posted out there of your projects that you've been sewing with your friend, family member, whoever. And our challenge, we wanted to give you a head start and a little heads up. Our challenge for March is make a tote bag. Simple grocery bag, whatever size you want. I want to see some fun and some ideas. It is National Quilting Month, so it is a perfect quilting project to do. Just as I did a class the other day. It is out on YouTube, or I did Facebook Live and out on YouTube, so it gives you some hints and how to make straps and how to box the corners, and so you might want to take a look at that YouTube. You can subscribe to our YouTube at AA White Sewing. Got that note written here somewhere. I'm looking. I've got little pink slips every place. But our YouTube channel is AA White Sewing. So you can go out there and subscribe. That way you'll know. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. It's AA White Sewing Hub. HUB. AA White Sewing Hub. And that way you'll be able to see all of our lives as we post them. Not all of them. The ones I do in the studio that get posted to YouTube, you'll be able to get those and watch them. We're going to be doing quilting things throughout the month, so just giving you a heads up for March. And this, just a reminder, this is a tote bag. Okay, a tote bag can be any size you want to make it. This one I think is like 13, 14-inch squares of fabric that was already 9 patches sewn together. It can be quilted, so you'll want to be watching to see some of the other ideas that we come up with. Here, 2 pieces of fabric. Look, leftover scraps, leftover scrap for the lining, leftover binding strips for the handle. So it's a great way to use up those blocks that were maybe practice. Here was a leftover. This one's not quite finished, but the backing fabric off of one of the table toppers. I have enough to make a bag, one of those. Nothing fancy. I mean, if you want to get fancy, you can. We love fancy. We love to see the stuff out on our friends' page. But, just a simple tote bag. They're great because, we're all trying to conserve. So if you don't like to take plastic to the store or pick up plastic bags or the paper, reusable, they can be washed and they can be quilted if you want to make them sturdier. So let's make tote bags. You need a few, and if not, maybe a friend does. And the other thing that they're great for, we buy gift bags all the time. You buy a gift bag to put a gift in. How nice would it be that if you've got someone that you need to make a gift for, you use a tote bag. A simple little tote bag. You can still put tissue paper and make it look pretty. You can box the bottom, whatever, and give it to them, and then maybe they'll start using it. So one tote bag at a time. Great way to use up all of your scraps. Play with the stitches on your machine. Crazy quilted, meaning crazy pieces of leftover fabrics we have from all these different projects. So that's what we're going to do for March. So I just thought I'd give you a heads up. On Tuesday, we'll go into it in maybe some more detail or some ideas. And I bet you some of you will jump on and get started and start posting pictures. And that'll help get other people excited and motivated. If you go and look at that YouTube, I give you measurements on the size of the bag, measurements on the straps and such. If you grab a pen and paper right now, and I'll give you a minute to do so, I'll give you some measurements and you can write those down. You can also do the fancier ones that we did, the fold and store shopping tote class. You can find that on the Sew It Yourself website. They have a pattern out there, and if you need fabrics, you know where you can get them. So go ahead and grab your pen and paper. And while you're grabbing, I'm going to let you know a few things. Let's see, in March, of course, it's National Quilt Month, so you're going to be hearing me talk about that all month. We do have a class. We're going to be making the Jelly Roll quilt behind me. The class is $35. You register, you get the pattern, then you supply your own supplies. If you want a jelly roll, if you need back any other fabrics, we will give you a 10% discount on all of the stuff that you need for the class. But I know some of you probably have jelly rolls that you've had laying around and say, one of these days. Well, guess what? That day is coming on March the 8th. So go ahead and get registered for that. Our dealer exclusives with Kimberbell will go out the first of the month. We're starting our next season of table runners. I think we actually have on that subscription, I think we're sold out for the month of March. You can still, we'll open back up in from April's. You can start your subscription in April and be part of the Table Topper or Table Runners. The Edge to Edge Quilting Academy, I think we're sold out on that. You guys, you're taking the classes, keeping us busy, and I believe we are getting them sold out. The Deep Sea Pillow, that's, everybody loved that fabric. I'm going to get that sample so you can see it, but I can show you a picture, and it is still available. I have not cut the kits for it yet, so we still have spaces available on the Deep Sea Pillow class. Here it is. This is what we're making. This gorgeous pillow, fussy cutting and all the other stuff, that goes with it. We're going to be making that pillow, and you can, you can make it with other fabrics. But the thing is, the one we're making, we're going to teach you those tips and tricks and techniques, how to make your. We're going to be making piping, cording for the edges of the pillow, buttons, buttonholes. Fussy cutting specific parts of the fabric. So we're going to be doing all of that as part of our sewing and quilting. Kimberbell's Kitchen. They forgot to put us on the calendar, but we are on there now. If you have not taken Kimberbell's Kitchen previously, check our website and the calendar for March 24th and 25th. You'll see a picture of the projects. We are teaching that one again. It's such fun. It's 2 days of Kimberbell, and Kimberbell Fun comes in this adorable orange bag. And I have a special little extra that I show you how to turn that bag into a carrier for your orange pop rollers. Yeah, we take the bag and we add the bottom. Simple process, but now it's the right size to put your orange pop rollers in, keeping them together, keeping them from breaking. And with that handle, you can hang it over a doorknob. So it's, we put that project in there for you. And then, of course, we've got the Easy Beginner Charm Pack, the Lullaby Quilt using charm packs and background fabric. That's going to be the end of the month. So we have those things. And just as an update, and I keep looking because I'm looking at the calendar, I'm sorry. It is National Quilt Month. The spring showers. If you ordered spring showers from Kimberbell or from us, the fabric is coming. We're still waiting for those fabric kits. As soon as it does, anyone who's purchased it from us, we'll do a sew along. We'll put a day out there where we can get together and sew, and you guys can sew with each other and have questions answered, and if you need help getting started and all that kind of stuff. So this is new, and if this is something you would be interested in doing as a group, you need to let me know. You can either make your comments here, which I'll see in a little bit, or you can send us an email. Just trying to get a heads up and an idea. This is Machine Embroidery and Quilting. It is a brand new from Amalia Scott. It is a table topper. So this 6 designs, 5x6. So I think it's a 6x10 hoop, 5.5 by 9.5. My guess is yes. With not having read it, I believe you need a 6x10 hoop or larger to be able to do this. And it's I think like around a 20-inch, just in looking at the back. And they're really cute. It says, "May your coffee kick in before the chaos begins." And with those different designs, they're designs you can use on other things as well. So that is a brand new item in the shop. So I'm going to get ready for class. We have class at 11, but I did want to just pop on and let you know what's coming. So if you're planning, there are brand new Kimberbell events. We have them all scheduled on our calendar. So the easiest way is to go to aawhitesewingcenter.com or aawhitesewing.com. I always forget. But anyway, go to the website. I know what I'll do. I'll put it in so it lays down here at the bottom of the screen so we can all remember. But go to the website, and if you look at you can touch on classes and it'll list them down the side. If you touch on the calendar, it will show you by date. And whenever you click on any of the dates, you can go through and look at each month. When you click on any of the dates, it'll bring up a picture. So you'll be able to see a picture. And a little hint, like most of us are out and we're looking and using our iPhone. Well, if you take your phone, if you've got it on a phone and you're holding it this way, the classes show just as a list. There's no calendar. Turn it. Magic happens. When you turn your phone sideways, I will show you, all of a sudden, let me just get it here, AA White. This is what you see when you're using it this way. When you turn it sideways, now I can look at the classes, calendar, and calendar shows like this. Turn your phone, scroll, and now it's actually on the calendar. Yeah, who knew? So ladies and gentlemen and everybody else out there, make it a great day. Go sew something. Start thinking about tote bag ideas. Or maybe, you just make because you make it out of anything, all of those scraps laying around or all those empty blocks, and then you can find you can use it, you can find make somebody's day, put a little note in it, give it to a friend, put some toiletries in it, give it to a homeless person, someone standing out along the street, a little bit of lunch in it, send it to the school for the kids. Just, there's so many things that we can do with them. The Pace Center, senior centers, where they can put it on their wheelchairs or their walkers and be able to carry their stuff in it, and it'll just brighten their day. You'd be surprised. And it's nothing more than your leftover scraps. So let's be creative and go sew something.